Hey guys, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. So today did not go as intended, and I'll tell you why. Last night we heard that there were some storms going to kind of be around, mostly rain, a little bit of wind, whatever. Well, we did not expect that it was going to be crazy winds that would cause a lot of actual destruction. It was wild. I had no idea that this was going to happen. Otherwise, we would have been a little more prepared. I'm actually going to show you a clip of what we saw last night right here. Okay guys, so I know video quality is not going to be the greatest, but we had some really nasty storms pop up this evening. Didn't know how bad they actually were until Kevin got home from work and was telling me. So I was going to show you a little bit of what's going on. So this is the rabbit shed door. As you can see, it always stays open because that's how we get airflow in there. But it's slammed shut even though we had some stuff holding it. And yeah, it is broken, completely broken. Go around here, flipped our tractors again. They all still seem to be fine. But look at what it did to the back wall of the rabbit shed. It is gone. That was completely enclosed and it is no longer. I'm gonna have to get in there and turn this fan off though so nothing steps on those blades because there is a significant gap in between the wires on that. So I'm gonna have to go in this way though because of that door being broken, I don't want to mess it up even worse. But yeah, this is what they actually look like right now. As you can see, they're just kind of huddled up in there. But they all look fine. Thank goodness. I guess we're going to turn them sideways or something different. I can't believe we just got them situated. And then this happened again. Yeah, there's the 4-H ones and some of the others that we hadn't taken out to the other pen yet. But they're all still alive and doing okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go around front. Oh wait, hang on. Okay guys, look at the pen. It no longer has a tarp, so we're gonna have to fix that tomorrow sometime because that's not good. Hey guys. You all okay though, at least? You all okay? Okay, these two are over here. These two hang out together. Hey, Mama, you okay? Yeah, she's fine. Okay, well, we're gonna head out around front and see what's going on out there. Okay, so got something crazy out here. One of these things does not belong. Yeah, there's an emu in the goat and sheep pen. Let's check and make sure all the rest of them are okay, and then we're going to figure out about getting this emu out. I just turned off the fence so we can work on that. Make sure all the babies and everybody are okay. The hut didn't change, so that's good. Okay, there's a pig. There's Mama Goat. 1, 2, 3 of the new ones. Let's see. There is hay literally everywhere. I don't know how strong these winds were, but they were terrible. Hey, yeah, I'm not feeding right now. I may have to get the emu out, but it's not the intention. Okay, so there's sheepy. 1, 2. 2 white sheep. I think I saw the other one by the hut. Where's this down here? Rascal? Yeah. Rascal. Brownie. Okay. Well, let's go back up and check on those babies. Oh, I see them. They're out there with the mama, so that's good. Okay, so let's get emu out of this pen, back in their pen, and then we'll figure out about the rest of them there. So I figured the easiest way to check number of donkeys, horses, and everything in this pen would be to feed them. So that's what I'm doing. Short stack, waffles, Precious, Penelope, and pancakes. Let's see. Betty, Hulk, and Spice. Okay, where's Comet and Daisy? Comet, Daisy! Daisy girl. Now you have to get on the gator and go find the two of them. I'm gonna let Kevin help me with that. I'm gonna go check the chickens and stuff first. So this morning, Kevin was able to come out and he got the rabbit shed, the end that was knocked out, he got it fixed. And the door, unfortunately, it's a loss, so he's going to have to do that. He had to go to work a little earlier than usual today, so he did not get to do that part. But we have it open. We have the door, the end wall up. That way, you know, stuff can't get in, and they can actually kind of keep the cool in the building a little bit better. And he got the chicken tractors flipped back up the way they're supposed to be. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do to prevent this from happening in the future. Even though, I mean, the thing is, these tractors have been oriented the same for quite a while. So it's not like this is something different that we changed and, you know, led to all these issues. No, I mean, they've been this way for a while. It just so happened that here lately, we've not had the best of luck. So I'm going to show you that and then show you how everything else is doing, and just come along with us. Okay, so as you can see, we're back to almost square one. Thankfully, once again, we did not lose any chickens, and we still have to put these guys back in here. That's something that we can do though. These tractors though, he's angled differently. That way the wind can't catch them the way it was before. But let me show you what we're going to fix on this to also prevent, because I think part of the problem, we talked about this, he and I talked about this together, is that the wind was just grabbing this, pulling it open, and when it opened up all the way, like this, let's show them. When it opened up all the way, it just caught it and slung it. And I think that's the problem. Now, this one is missing the strap. But we have bungee straps that we put onto this nail and then use one of these S-hooks to latch on that. That keeps the lid from flying open, and we've had that before where the lid would fly open or something like that, but never this issue where it just would flip completely over. So we're going to be putting the bungee straps on there, putting the S-hooks on there, and hopefully that'll fix all of our problems. So let's look at this one. Does this one still have a strap? Yeah, see, like this one still has the strap on it. And this is the one, actually has a stand too. So yep, she just slides it through there. Hey, you gotta close that. Some of these he designed, did the leg break a little bit?
Yeah, a lot.
Let's see.
Close back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look right there.
Yeah, the screw kind of pulled out some. So just fold it up in there best you can. And then lower it slowly.
And you pull this down, see?
Yep. Pull it down to where it hooks. Can you get it?
Yeah.
Just like that.
And then look.
Yeah, now it can't do that. So we're hoping that that will fix the problems with the chicken tractors. We're going to get these guys all put away in just a little while, but we'll let them sit there and eat bugs and stuff for a little while because they're really enjoying themselves right now. Maybe a little bit closer to feeding time, we'll actually go put them back where they need to go. But let me show you what else happened. So you remember that tarp that was still holding on one side? Yeah. What tarp?
Yeah. No tarp.
Yeah, it is completely destroyed. Which it already was on one side. We were already planning to go get another one. You can put that in the... She already caught one. Alright, go put that in the tractor. We'll get some feed and water for it. But yeah, it just completely tore it up. So even though we'd already planned on getting one at whenever the next time we went to town, now we don't even have a partial tarp. So, hey Iz, can you get me some scissors out of the house? I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is cut these zip ties off and just go ahead and get it ready for a new tarp. I don't think he has one right now, like I said. I think we're still gonna have to go get one. So at least though it won't be shredding all over the place, because these bits of tarp shreds are not too fun to pick up. So she's gonna get us some scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these zip ties off, and that way we can dispose of this tarp. Like I said, we're going to get a replacement one for it, but gotta get to town for that. So that'll be next on the agenda. We'll definitely be getting a heavier duty one and probably a longer one like he said the other day, just so to see if that will actually help with the problem. One thing about it did not rip the zip ties, so zip ties are holding good. Guys, so I was cutting this tarp off and look at this spider. I mean, look how huge that is. I've seen a few of these around, but that is massive. I have no idea what it is either. If you guys have any idea, leave a comment in the comment box, because I have no idea, but that is huge. I'm not a huge fan of spiders. I'm going to leave it alone, but that's kind of crazy looking. Okay, now I'm down to this side. Try to go and pull this thing over the top, just so I can get it all this direction. I think it's got one at the very top, so I'll have to get inside to undo that if I can reach it. And if I can't, then I guess Kevin will help me with that part, but figured I'd at least do this part of the work for him so that it's a little easier when the time comes to have to redo this. So we've got to make sure that they have shelter. Whoop. About fell in that hole. You didn't see that. Let's get a couple more, and that's all we got left. And then I'll go inside and get that one. Okay, I'm gonna go stick these over with the others, and I'll throw them away in a little bit. Okay, so I'm about to go inside and cut this last one loose. You catching chickens for me?
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
I will cut this one.
All right. Hi there, peacocks. How are y'all today? All right. That wasn't too bad. My little chicken catchers are doing their jobs. They're so good at this. Alrighty. So got that all clean, all pulled apart. So it's kind of sad looking right now. That's okay. But I'm going to get this picked up and then help them finish up the chickens. Okay, so I did some looking around and I found the bungee strap that came off this tractor. So I'm going to work it back onto that nail. Which may take a little bit of effort. It'll go on though in a second. There we go. So I've got that on there. And I'm going to go ahead, make sure that that works. Yep. Now that is secure. Now both of them are secure, the ones that keep flipping. And we can make sure that hopefully this will not happen again. Like I said, they've been like this for a really long time without any problems at all. It's crazy how just a few days apart, this kind of craziness can happen. Hi, Alice. And this is Alice. She's one of the most loving cats that we have on the farm. She loves the attention, don't you, baby? They're being wild over there. I'm fixing to show you the repairs that Kevin did on the rabbit shed and then take you up front and we'll see what all we got up there. Okay, so I showed you the devastation from last night how this entire wall here was laid flat on the ground. Well, he did get out here this morning and got it all fixed before he had to go to work. And thankfully, it is back fastened and secured. This is just leaning up against it right now because this particular sawhorse doesn't hold itself up anymore. He's got to redo it. But thankful that the end walls have been put back on. Probably add some more braces whenever we have a little bit more time. But I'm just thankful that it wasn't completely smashed or anything to where he had to start from scratch, because it did take some time and he did not have all that much today before he had to go to work. This pallet was not like this either before that wall fell. So this will be one he either redoes or gets rid of. I guess we'll see how bad it is when he gets into it, but I'm not going to try to pick that up because that will definitely exceed my lifting restrictions for now. But let me take you around here to the rabbit shed door. Alright, so I showed you how the door was torn last night. Well, he went to open it this morning and this piece fell completely off. So, yeah, I guess the cats have a new opening, but we're definitely going to be fixing this because even though we leave it open most of the time, we need the ability to be able to shut it. You know, that's just something that is really good to have. So, he's going to be redoing this door when he has time also, and it's really not that hard. It's just OSB, but it's just getting the time to cut it to size and all that good stuff because time is not always something we have a whole lot of. It's always something on the farm. Something always comes up. You know, these storms, these unexpected storms, that happened. It'll be fine though. All right, let's get around front and see what's going on up there. Okay, so as you can see, we had the emus all back in their natural habitat right now. Best we can figure is flash of lightning or the loudness of the wind or something startled. And it was actually this guy right here. And it, I'm assuming, got a foot in the feeder and jumped over because, I mean, look at the size of those legs. Let's be real. If you've ever seen them jump, they can jump very far. And this fence is not as tall as it could be, but they've never tried to get out. The only times they've ever gotten out are when they've been scared. So it was kind of a whirlwind, you know, trying to get him back in here because emus don't see that great at night. And that is a major issue when you're trying to move an animal at night. The problem that we saw with him staying in that other fence is that emus and electric fence netting don't get along. And with their legs being the way they are, I did not want him to get tangled up in that and wind up hurting himself or breaking a leg or something like that. So at about 1 o'clock in the morning, Kevin and I were out here. We got him out of that fence. Took a lot of coaxing from Kevin to walk him around. Finally got him to where he would walk into their fence, and he's been fine ever since. But it was crazy. It was really wild trying to put him in because it probably took at least 30 minutes to get him to see where he was supposed to go. Ginger and Pearl, I'm letting graze a little bit today. They've been pinned up with some of the other animals away from the girls, but I dumped a little feed out as I was getting some for the other goats, and they're cleaning it up for me. But these guys, they're spoiled rotten. But we're letting them graze for a little while. That way they can enjoy life and they don't like being away from the girls. So this way they can at least be semi-close to where the girls are. So other than the emu somehow vaulting the fence and getting in this pen, we did not have any issues in here last night. And I am so thankful because I was not prepared to have to deal with this and the emu and all that, and really didn't want anything to happen to our animals. So I'm going to take you around, let you see everybody, lay eyes on them all, just like we did last night, to make sure that everybody's okay. So Rose, what'd you think about those storms last night? Not a big fan? She kept trying to exit the fence every time I was getting the emu out last night. Hey, Carmel. Oh. Nope, scare him off that. That's not going to work. We may have to move that. Hey, do you think you can get out and scoot that away?
He wants back in with his
Yeah,
girls.
he's trying to get creative here to get back in the pen. And there's Rascal and Sheepy. Rascal was laying down calmly like nothing was even going on last night. That's the crazy thing. He is pretty calm, like all the time. And then the pigs, they just saw us and thought they needed to eat. Sheepy was kind of running around a little bit, but wasn't too upset. And the rest of these guys are just there. The babies, they didn't get too stirred up either, so apparently the wind didn't really bother them too much. I am so thankful that everybody out here is okay. Okay, so coming on down the hill a little bit further, we've got the horses and donkeys and Betty and Hulk. Now, last night, I think I told you I could not find Comet and I couldn't find Daisy. The craziest thing though, because I called them up here, I had the feed scoop, I was banging it on the bucket, I was hollering their names, everything. And so Kevin and I took off on the gator. It was too dark to really film any of this. And we drove all the way around the perimeter of the electric fence area that's up front. Could not see anything. So we drove back up here. Before we made it even all the way to that corner, we saw them. They were standing right beside the hay bale, just kind of looking at us like, what? What's going on? So, guys, y'all need to eat a little bit. You want to feed them this? Okay, so this lid right here did not have the ring put back on it yesterday. And the lid, even though it was pushed down, it wasn't secure enough and it went flying. It was all the way over there on that fence. It took me forever to find it in the dark. Izzy's going to go ahead and feed everybody for now. One person I haven't seen is the emu. We will have to go look for him in a little bit. Just see. Hopefully he turns up. Hey, Daisy girl. Her sweet belly. It's definitely got an interesting looking bulge that moves sometimes. So, baby must be developing. Look, there's Pancakes letting you pet her. They're like, nope, it's feeding time. Let's go get some food. Hey, put some more out for the pigs, and I'm going to go look and see if I can't find the emu out in this pen. Hey, Comet. Hi, baby. Yeah, you gave me a scare last night because I couldn't find you, sweet boy. Oh, did you get feet on your head? They were probably being greedy and pushing, and you got it all over you. Oh, yeah, you gave us a scare last night. I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're all fine. So the one animal I have not seen out in this pen is the emu. And I don't know. I hope he didn't get scared and run off. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Nobody said anything out in our little country area about seeing an emu on the loose. Hopefully that means that he's still out here somewhere, maybe just hiding out because maybe he's resting or something. But we're going to take a walk around pretty much mostly the perimeter just because it is pretty grown up out here. But we're going to see if we can't find him and hopefully he's okay. Hey, don't go off in the tall weeds, okay? If you see him, let me know. Let's see. Let's look. Usually that noise will kind of call him. Come on. Where are you, buddy? Hey, Daisy girl. Let's see. Where's he at? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go check on him.
I saw his neck.
The emu, he's all the way in the corner. Let's go make sure he's not hurt and not hung up. Yeah, Kevin's going to get the bush hog out here and clean all this up. Ah, there he is. He's walking. He's walking. Come here, baby. Come on. Just going to make sure he's okay and there's nothing tangled up on him or anything like that. Hey, come here, baby. Come here, sweet boy. Just, Ab, don't get in front of him where his feet will get you, okay? Because they get skittish and they don't mean to hurt, but they can sometimes. Hey, buddy. Hey. There you are. Yep.
You hanging out?
All right. You want to walk him back over there? Come on.
Come here, Bella.
Okay, well, before we go out of this pen, Abby wanted to visit with her babies, as she calls them. That would be Short Stack and Waffles.
They are babies.
And then there's Penelope over there. How close will she let you get? Hey, Short Stack. Hey. Let's see. Yeah. Penelope is doing so good.
He likes this on his little cheeks.
See, they don't even have treats this time, and she's letting them love on her. I really, really like it. Sniffing your hand?
He likes this.
I'm not going to bother the show pigs right now. They're both fine, but they are trying to stay cool, and if we mess with them too much, they're just going to get out in the sun, and we don't want them to overheat. Got to make another mold hole for them, though. Hey, Spicy girl. So Spice decided that she would kind of pick on the emu, so she's got a little scrape under her eye. It's healed, it's fine, but girl, you can't be fighting. We don't allow fighting on the farm, okay? It's just not what we do around here. Yeah, I don't have treats. I'm sorry. Okay, you don't want to have anything to do with me if I don't have treats. That's fine. All right, guys, let's get on out of here. All right, so we're going to head back up the hill to go check on the chickens. Sweating now, which is crazy because it's actually cooler than it has been, but the humidity is still pretty high. So, well, I guess we've kind of been working a little bit, taking a walk, go check on everything, all that good stuff. And the sun decided to come out. So we're going to come over here, check on these guys, and let you see for yourself how they're doing. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Some of these chickens have been picked on. Not the little ones, though. Y'all are noisy. So if you see right here, those guineas are doing pretty good. And you can kind of see the back of that young turkey. Another one here. Now, these big ones are kind of chasing the others away from the feed. So it may be that they do go ahead and go out with the goats and sheep. It's just so they leave them alone. Because I don't like stuff picking on the smaller animals. Larry. Larry. That's not nice, baby. That is not nice. But they're all still okay and they made it through the storm. So that is a plus. All right, guys. So I think that's going to wrap it up for us today. I'm glad I was able to take you around, let you see all the animals, see that everybody is okay, and we made it through the storms fine, even though we did have some damage this time. Thankfully, our animals were okay, we are okay, and we didn't have any loss of life. I was really, really concerned about that whenever I found out about the rabbit shed, the chicken tractors, with that happening again, and then just not being able to find stuff last night. That was a terrifying feeling. But I am so glad that they're all fine, and we've got to get to finishing up some chores. We've got to go finish watering some stuff because they're thirsty. Even though it rained last night, we got to dump the nasty waters and clean them out and all that good stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time at Grounds Family Farm. Bye, guys.
Peace. Peace. Bye. Bye.